Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mdlalose. I just want to show you a trading tip for today, and it's pretty simple, right? Guys, you can use a normal volume indicator. You can use a tick volume indicator to identify this. It's entirely up to you. So what you can do is you can go to volumes, and then you can actually add a volume indicator, okay, or a tick volume indicator. If you ask me, I prefer a tick volume indicator because it gives you cleaner information. As you can see, I'm using a tick volume indicator right here, and then you can actually use a tick volume indicator to identify these levels. Okay, let's get right into it. So for you to identify supply and demand levels, or support and resistance levels, one and the same thing, but I like to call it supply and demand. You need to identify levels where there was a big price jump. I know I've actually taught about this before, but I want to take it further today by actually showing you with the tick volume indicator. Right, so if I come to the chart, I can realize here we had a big jump here of tick volume today, and it means that at the opening of this candle there were big buyers, right? Why am I saying that? Because the candle has gone up. Remember, trading is about identifying what is happening now or what has happened in order to make a better judgment for the future. Okay, you are not guessing here because this candle is already painted and you can clearly see the big jump out of that candle, and then now you can use this candle to base your next trade, right? So why am I saying this particular zone? So another trick is you hit Control D to go to the data, and then you put your cursor there. You can clearly see on my left hand side right here, okay, in this zone right here. Let me put the cursor back there. If I put my cursor on this candle, you can see upticks were 103 as compared to almost none sellers in this particular zone. So that tells us that there were no sellers here. There were 103 buyers as compared to sellers, which means there were big guys that were involved in that particular trade. And then you use that information to look for trades when the price goes back to the very same zone, because you have this information now, and in the future you need to identify that zone as a potential demand zone or a support area before you buy, right? The very same idea is the trick is look at the biggest candles. Here's another one right here. You can clearly see this is a big jump down based on this. There's other sellers here, but this was outstanding. So you can clearly see how big this is, and if you hit Control D again to try to get the information exactly on what happened using MetaTrader, we can clearly see it was minus 78 as compared to 0. So there were 78 more sellers than buyers, which means that was actually a very big jump, right? So when I get this information now, I need to go to the very same candle where it opened and mark that as a potential selling area. Yes, because the jump was here. Now I know the jump was on this particular candle. So when the market comes back here, even if my trading system gives me a buy here, you know what, I'm very careful based on this information only. More than anything else, I'm looking to sell here when the price returns there. I'm looking to sell here when the price returns there. Yes, there's other factors, there's other things that I look for, but the simplest thing that I can actually teach you here is look for levels where there was a big jump. Let's actually reverse this and go a little bit further. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yes, it's part of trading, but most of the time it works. So if it doesn't work, then you also get information on that particular candle. There we go. You can clearly see that big jump, 108, right? You go and identify that zone. But now, can you see this candle? This candle came in and pushed through that level and closed above that level. It means the big sellers that were already there, they are no longer there defending that particular area, because the price punched through and closed above. Then now you've got different analysis that you need to apply there. Now because of this, you need to move your vertical line there, and you need to mark that particular zone as a potential buying area now, because you have seen this big jump of the volume to the upside. Remember, you don't guess, you have seen this jump, and you have seen this big finger that there were big buyers there, right? You can see these ones are very tiny, but this one is huge. So when the price returns back there in that particular zone, you are looking to buy. It came a little bit closer here, could have bought. So you could apply your stochastic, or your moving average, or your trend line breaks, or whatever strategy that you might be interested in. It doesn't really matter, guys, as long as you have identified the zone you are looking to actually buy on this particular zone based on that. Right, guys, it's pretty simple. I don't have to complicate it. I don't have to make it sound too complicated, because I can find you tons of examples on the charts. You can clearly see, if I can move my vertical line, look at this big finger. If I go there and put in a vertical line and then come and mark that zone as a potential area where I would look for selling opportunity, we actually got our sell. The market continued to go down, and then, guys, you can keep on checking. Even this one was very, very interesting, this particular one there, and the price came a little bit closer on that particular one, and it started going down on this one as well. Guys, it's as simple as that. As I always say, guys, I might be posting videos almost on a daily basis, so please share these videos on your Facebook wall, share on your Instagram, share it with your friends. They might learn a thing or two from Sunny. Right now, guys, please watch, share. Sunny Mdlalose. Goodbye.